My friends and fellow stewards of this young republic, there comes a time when a nation must lift its gaze from the comforts of praise and turn instead toward the quiet labors that secure its future. The truth that guides us is seldom loud, and it rarely seeks applause. It dwells not in the proclamations of men, but in the character they display when the world is not watching. Every free people must remember that liberty cannot be preserved by mere affection for it. It is upheld by an unyielding vigilance, by the steady discipline of citizens who understand that the strength of a nation rests not in its armies nor its treasures, but in the virtue of its people. The hidden truth that shapes every great endeavor is that self-governance demands self-restraint. No law, however just, can bind the ambitious heart that seeks power for its own sake. No constitution, however well framed, can protect a nation whose citizens forget that their rights are secured only by their willingness to honor the duties that accompany them. Power, if left unchecked, grows bold in its temptations, whispering to men that the nation exists for their elevation. But power must always be shaped into service, and ambition must always be yoked to the common good. A republic cannot be preserved by passion alone. It must be nurtured by reason, moderation, and a humility that recognizes the fragility of freedom. Let us then hold fast to the truth that unity does not require uniformity. Differences will arise among us, for they are the natural expression of free minds. Yet discord becomes dangerous only when citizens forget that they share a common destiny. A people divided by factional zeal are easily swayed by those who profit from turmoil. But a people who keep their allegiance fixed upon the prosperity and honor of their country cannot be shaken by the storms of momentary quarrels. The hidden strength of a nation lies in the quiet resolve of its citizens to treat one another with fairness, to judge disputes not by the heat of passion, but by the cool measure of justice. If we hold to this, no adversity can break us, and no foreign influence can weaken what we are determined to preserve. Liberty survives only through vigilance, discipline, and the virtue of the people. For freedom is not a gift that maintains itself, nor a flame that burns without tending. It requires the constant attention of those who understand that rights are preserved not merely by demanding them, but by fulfilling the responsibilities that accompany them. A nation may declare itself free, but such declarations hold little weight if its citizens surrender their judgment to convenience or allow their principles to weaken in the face of comfort or fear. Vigilance is not an act of suspicion, but a practice of awareness, a steady watchfulness that guards against both the slow creep of corruption and the sudden surge of ambition that threatens the balance of a republic. Discipline, in turn, forms the backbone of that vigilance, for without the will to act in accordance with what one knows to be right, knowledge alone becomes hollow. It is discipline that tempers passion with reason, that keeps the citizen steady when temptations arise to value personal interest above the public good. Yet neither vigilance nor discipline can stand without virtue, the quiet moral strength that guides individuals to choose honesty over deceit, courage over complacency, and duty over ease. A people enriched with virtue need not fear the trials that time brings, for they will meet them with integrity and resolve. The preservation of liberty rests less on grand speeches and heroic gestures than on the daily conduct of ordinary individuals who refuse to allow corruption, division, or apathy to take root. When citizens cultivate character, act with fairness, and remain mindful of the fragile nature of freedom, they create a nation resilient against threats, both within and without, safeguarding the rights they cherish for generations yet to come.